What's good? What's good? What's good, people? Coming through with a Nick Samac film video. So we're gonna go for, matter of fact, where am I? Set this little timer so I don't get caught off guard. So we're gonna do a little full-length video for as much time as I got. Normally we reserve this for Patreon. We do full feature film length type videos like this for the Patreon, but we're gonna do it on the main channel today. I only had one game from last year for Nick Samac, and we're gonna run it for as long as the time that I got. I set my timer for, and we're gonna run it like this. So a 7-round pick 228 from Michigan State. He's number 59, and he had a broken leg. I think the reports are he'll be ready to go sometime toward the end of this month, or maybe even next month, but he should be cleared by the time the real practice or training camp starts, and should be ready to go. I was hoping when he originally was drafted that he'd be able to maybe move to guard and be in that competition, but I'm thinking he may be center only, but you know the Ravens, they probably gonna try him at guard and see what he can do. But let's try to get through as much of this Michigan State and the Iowa game as possible, and go from there, man. But I think the hope is that he can try to play some guard and get in that competition, and then, you know, be a backup center in case if something happens to Linderbaum. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. Shout out to Bazel, Rara, Osman, Blitzbacker, Blackula, JR, and P. Brown, and Tanja. Good morning to y'all. He's number 59 playing center. Got a little reverse going right here. The clips I saw, it's him right here in the middle. Few little clips I saw, he moves fairly well. Kind of lunged on that one. Off balance. Luckily, the backside guard kind of helped him out because he was pulling. Double team. $94 on that. Luckily, it's a boot. And again, 7-round pick. So, you know, I ain't looking for like straight domination. I'm looking for total domination. 7-round pick. You know, I'm tempering my expectations. Not bad. Controlling the nose right there. You know, that's acceptable. I'm cool with that. Don't let him cross your face though, especially with him being on the back side of A gap. You let him cross into the front side of A gap. Luckily, he had help though. But you don't want, that's a no. Allowing the guy to cross your face, that's a no. See, you know, he's right. What we're looking at is right there. Don't allow, like you already stepped. You took this right foot right here, and you already stepped in that gap. There's no way he should be able to cross your face into that gap, and you allow that to happen. That's a no. See, he stepped into it already, and he still allowed 94 to cross his face. That's a no. But he had help from the play side guard, so that's why it wasn't a huge factor in the play. Yee. I got the ball off though. Got back. Some get back. Some get back on the next play. Oh yeah, they help, but still, That'll help. Got to win your one-on-ones, though, buddy. I like this though. He moved pretty good. I like him, like his ability to get out in space. He moves pretty good, and this gonna help us, if he has to play in our zone type stuff. I had this squeak. Yeah, see, I like this. He can get out there and run. I like this from him. Because Linderbaum does some of this stuff too. Wow. That's on the LB. I like it. You get a chance to get you a lick on the linebacker or safety, make it count. Make it count. Finish your food. Finish your food. It's a good job right there. Good job picking up that stunt too. Good job picking up the stunt. What's going to happen is this guy, he's going to try to take him on, and he's going to try to influence Samac to go with him, and 94 is going to loop behind him. But he don't bite. He don't take the cheese. He don't take the bait. Does a good job of playing with his eyes. You see it coming? Right there on him. It's a good job. Good feet on this one too. Good feet. Look at the feet. Bop, 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 bop. Good feet on that one. Quick feet. Yeah, hopefully he don't have to see Cam Hayward like this. Hopefully. Hopefully he never has to see Cam Hayward. Hopefully. But the thought of Cam Hayward in front of Linderbaum scares me too. So if you want to put it that way. There you go. Got a little pancakey. Did you get help from the guard on this one? He got a little help. He got a little help. But he was already gone. No, he wasn't. That's a great double team, though. It's a great double team. He got half a man. Guard get the back half. Still a pancake. Still a pancake in the playbook, though. In the stat sheet. Still a pancake on the stat sheet. I missed it. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad trying to get to the second level. But it's a little bit too fast for him. Because I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to come here and work with that guy and then climb to 34. I understand what he's trying to do. And his eyes are in the right spot. His eyes are looking upfield. His eyes are in the right spot. His body is in the right spot. He might be a little bit too that way with his shoulders. His shoulders should be more that way. And that way when he tries to come off, he can't get up the field enough at a good enough angle. And C-34 just runs away from him. If his shoulders were square, maybe he could have got away to 34. But this a lot of times people talk angles, but these guys are way better athletes than these guys. So they just outrun them a lot of times. And O-line coaches will tell you angles and steps and all this crap. A lot of times these linebackers are just faster than these guys. That's the bottom line. And if they don't get their hands on them right now, they just outrun them. So, O-line coaches will talk to you about angles and placement steps and all that bullshit. They just be faster than the O-line. That's all it is. A lot of times that's what it is. If they don't get to them like right now, and they don't like bring themselves up in the line of scrimmage, they just be faster than the O-line. So a lot of that coach speak shit, that is what it is. Great zone steps right here though. Great zone steps by Samac. That's a good play right here. This is probably his best play that I've seen so far. Great zone steps. Great job of the combo with 70. Taking it over, then coming on the backside guy. So what would have happened was, I'm gonna explain what would have happened here. So he's working for this guy. And if 70, he's gonna get on 70's hip. And if he comes here, 70 should come off and take him, and he's gonna overtake this guy. But what happens is 34 works back inside. So Samac stays here, sees 34 come inside, and he takes 34. It's a great combination and great teamwork between the center and guard. See him stick his head in there. So now, instead of him working outside and being 70's guy, now he's the center's guy, which is the guy we're focusing on today. He sees that, perfect. Now, I've been talking about hat on a hat guys for the past week or so. Look at this for Michigan State. Hat on a hat, hat on a hat, hat on a hat, hat on a hat, hat on a hat. So you just got to make that guy miss if you're an athlete. If you're an athlete. I'm assuming this dude missed because of his body position. And he free. Ooh, they stuffed him in the backfield. Good Lord. Let's see. It looks like he's trying to help with the one. Trying to help with the one. They blitzing. See now, this is the problem I had with even some youngsters. When you commit too much to this, when you commit too much to the D line and you just let the linebacker shoot gaps. This is a problem I had even at this level. He just go all in on just double teaming this, and it's gonna allow this guy just to shoot that gap. This is one of the issues that really burns me up. Like you commit so much to just moving this guy, now he just gonna shoot the gap you left. See that? And that just throws the whole thing off. Because you can't even when you come off the double team, he's already destroyed the blocking scheme. And now you got three guys, like look at all these hats for Michigan State on one dude. He free, he free. Where's your running back gonna go? And it's just a chain reaction started by you just coming to that. You didn't like he went outside. Let 67 handle it. Throw your hand, get your eyes on the next person coming down. Either 34 or 10. You can't be overzealous. When the defensive tackle, and I'll show you, when this defensive tackle took that first step outside, he's not yours anymore. Don't worry about him no more. Take your step, and you see him step away, get your eyes on these linebackers. Watch it. I would try to do it frame by frame. So when he stepped away right there, forget it. Eyes go to linebackers right now. But see, he already went all in on it. Look at his body lean. Like he already committed to unblocking this dude no matter what. Already. And that's bad. Morning, Yolanda, Blitzbacker, Sebastian. Appreciate you guys for joining. They threw the fade on this one because they got him to jump. I think they got him to jump. It's a good pass pro right there by the center. Good pass pro. Good pass pro. Look at folks. Good pass pro. Good set. Good pass pro right there. Drop that. Look at him drop that anchor. Watch him drop that anchor. He's getting bullied a little bit. Drop that butt right there. Bully stops. It's good. That's a good rep right there. It's a good rep by the center. Good rep by Samac. Good rep. My nose itch. It's not a bad rep, but it looked like 94 took that play off though. 94 took that play off. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about that hand. Remember I talked about overcommitting a minute ago? See, through that, well, maybe not. I'm trying to see, is this zone? So you don't have no linebacker to climb to, so this is kind of confusing a little bit. See, he's taking that step to the right, and then this guy still is taking that gap outside, which is what I was talking about earlier. But now he should have a linebacker or something to climb to, but he don't. So he just goes backside, which I'm cool with because he don't have a linebacker to climb to. So this is kind of confusing what I was in defensive. Like, because normally he would just go ahead and climb here to like a linebacker or something, but no linebackers here. So I'm cool with him going backside now because his rules are messed up because he don't have a linebacker to go to. Not really sure what I was in there, but it worked because he only got 3 or 4 yards. Good pickup. Good pickup, 69. And I don't know how good I was defensively, so this is the part of his game that I like. His ability to get out and pull and stuff like that. So that's the real plus about his game that I like. His movement skills. I don't know how much will be affected by him coming off a broken leg, but but pre-broken leg, that's the plus of his game. His ability to get out in space and move. That's not a bad rep either right there. Especially knowing that it's some sort of a draw. The ability to influence him to go outside. That's not even influence. That's just straight up, he blocked him that way. That's not an influence block. He just torqued him that way. That's a fold. That's just straight up fold. Yeah, that's good right there. Let the guard fold right behind him. Hands should be in a better place. Hands need to be inside. See his hands outside right here? Hands need to get up in here, though. Hands need to be up in here. Let's see if he worked to replace them. Now, matter of fact, they look outside, but they not, though. His hands look outside. They make their way inside right there. I don't know if he just slid them down or what, but now they're inside. See, they inside now. When I stop it right here, his hands inside. But you never see his hands come off and replace. Maybe he just slid them down or whatever. How they look outside again? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I need my glasses, which they in the bag. I just got to be a little quicker on this double team right here. Got to be a little quicker on this double. So he's gonna work this combo here and try to cut off 10. It's got to be a little quicker. And the thing is, when you work this double, you gotta, even though you're working this double, you gotta try to keep them shoulders square as possible. Square as possible. That's the key. Not necessarily. It's gonna be impossible to keep them straight up square because you got to get some leverage on the defensive tackle. But as square as possible is the key because you want to try to get off. Like you gotta go. Now this is about as perfect as you're gonna get. And see, he working already to get up. I'm cool with that. Because 10's already moving. That ain't bad at all. That ain't bad at all. You're working in tight space, not bad at all. Just go ahead and finish him. Because you're already on this side of him, just go ahead and run him way out here. Since he's already got a little leverage on him, run him way out here. And if your back got any kind of vision, by the time the back gets out here, he'll cut off you. So if you're on this side of him, so you don't get a holding call, just make sure you finish him way out here. Don't try to pull him back to you, none of that stuff, because he already got leverage on him. Do you think linemen with a background in sumo wrestling would work out in football? Sumo wrestling do a lot of hand stuff. That's a good question. I think they'd be better D lineman wise though. I think they'd be better D line wise. Maybe not O line wise. I'm not sure. That's a different kind of wrestling than what Lindebaum and them used to do. That's a good question though. That's a good question. My answer may not be sufficient because I'm not really sure like the technical issue, the technical side of sumo wrestling. My my length of sumo wrestling, my knowledge of sumo wrestling is street fight with E Honda and a 100 hand slap. Slide right, full slide right. Not much there on a full slide. You just got to pick up your gap. Nothing comes in your gap, you're kind of free. Like this blitz pickup because he really got two guys and he'll know which one to pick up. So you got to get the first one to trigger. So he kind of just dancing in place, dancing in place. First one to get there is the first one I got to pick up. So he picks up that one. The back picks up the other one. It's not bad. That's a good job of slow playing it. Watch his feet just kind of hover in place. He kick sliding, but not really. Just waiting on the first one to get there. He picks up the first one. The back picks up the second. See who drops the darn ball. It seems like there's enough to work with. Yeah, it does. It does, Osman. It seems like there is a good base. It does seem like there's a good base, especially for a 7th round pick. Especially for a 7th round pick. Like I said, this stuff right here is what I think he's good at, and you can tell by this play right here. This play is doomed if it's not for him. He gets 2 blocks on this play. He gets 2. First thing that's good on this play is the fluidity in which he can run. And because I don't know if you watched any of my O-line stuff, but I hated lumberers. He's not a lumberer. He can actually run. Look how fluid he is when he's running out there. So he takes out this dude, which is this the receiver that didn't block him? Number 19, I'm assuming the tight end. Oh, this is Joe Evans. This is Joe Evans. This is the UDFA that everybody loves. That's Joe Evans right there. He bangs Joe Evans, gets him out the way, then bangs number 30. Look, this is Joe Evans that everybody loves right there. Get off the ground, Joe. And then he blocked this dude too. Good job on the down block right there. If he can get back and even get better off the broken leg, he should be okay as a backup. He should be okay as a backup. Regime with the interception. I said it like that, Tony, because they were hyping up Joe Evans, man. I don't see it. I see a try hard. I see a dude that's gonna play hard every play, but the technical skills not there yet. Now, Rush may bring something out in him, you know. 'Cause I believe in Rush, Dr. Rush, but I just don't see it yet. I see a practice squad dude. That's what I see. Practice squad dude, special team. The people were saying he was TJ Watt. Hold on, I done got off track. We talk about some age. We ain't finna talk about that. Not today. This dude's solid, man. He's solid. I hate that this is the only game I got on him though. And so this is like, so I talked about like the positive stuff with him, um, being able to move and being fluid, out in space and stuff like this. This is the concern I have about him, and this is easily fixable right here. The overcommitting. See how he overcommitting, and look at this dude shooting his cap. See that? That's the overcommit. And I know the quarterback got the ball or whatever, but what if this was a straight run? And forget, just ignore this part because we ain't talking about that. Ignore that. The overcommitting and got a guy shooting the gap. So again, watch 94. He's gonna take. I know he's in this gap, and I know like initially this is supposed to be a double team because of where he's saying. But when he takes that step that way, he's not. He has nothing to do with the center anymore. See him take that step, my eyes immediately go to these linebackers. Immediately. And when he triggers, now that's my guy. That's my guy because he's triggering right now. Yeah, all them sacks he got versus Tennessee was versus a backup because they had holdouts. Whatever them kids do when the bowl time come up. Cop outs, holdouts, whatever. Whatever they do. Buffalo sign Chase Claypool. Mm. Pass pro. And again, I don't know how good 94 and 90 and 85 are either. So that's another thing you got to factor in. We don't know. Nah, no reps at guard, Osman. All center. All center. No reps at guard. Yeah, I don't know how good these two dudes are either to say how good Samac is either. That's flawless transition on this stunt. Flawless transition on this stunt. So he's engaged with 94. Engage, engage. Sees the stunt happening. Look at him snap his head to it. Just picks it up. Picks it up. Flawless. Flawless transition. Flawless transition. You know what? We're gonna leave it right there on a good note, man. We leave it right there on a good note. Leonard, he does move his feet better than Cleveland and Fale. He do. I give you that. That and Blackula, he is a good project. He's a good project you can mold with. I think he has a good base to start with. And I hey, 7th round pick, man, you decent dude. Like I said, I hope coming off the broken tibia, fibula, whichever one it is, it doesn't move him back. I hope he's at least where he was in the season when he's cleared. I hope he's not regressed. I hope he's at this state that we just watched on this film when he is cleared. Now, if he's at this state, like right here, when he's cleared in a couple of weeks or whatever, they got a good kid to work with, a 7th round pick to work with. And if he's at that state and can just get better, they got something. They did good with the 7th round pick. I'll put it like that. So this is Joe Samac. No, I'm sorry, not Joe. I'm thinking about Joe Evans again. Nick Samac from Michigan State, 7th round pick. He was pick number 228 in the 2024 NFL draft for the Baltimore Ravens. So I appreciate you guys for spending this little time with me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. If you have not liked the video, like it ASAP. If you want to help the channel grow, grab a link to this, share it out on your social media, share it in your group chat, share it in your Reddit, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all soon, man. Peace and love. Peace. Happy Friday, y'all. Enjoy the weekend. If I can find my end screen. Oh, there you go. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.